Comme ça, on est bon. Je vais l'acheter un comme ça.
Ah.
Like that, just for you.
No, now it's two things now. I wash and you know, you want me to pick a thing.
We're gonna get that Apple Watch.
When?
We're gonna get it. Don't I always come through with my gifts?
I didn't say that.
Huh?
I didn't say that.
You didn't say that. Okay, so welcome. This is part 2. Deuxième partie. Is that how they say it? This is part 2, so I know that you already know by now. Part 1, the first video that you and me did together, coming out to my Haitian dad, it went viral. It went viral on social media, right? And a lot of people have seen it. We got a lot of reactions that we're going to talk about in a little bit, but I wanted to get your reaction of having gone viral. Before we get into it, introduce yourself.
Okay, I am after. I don't know how to introduce myself again because everybody knows who
You're
I
famous
am.
now.
I'm Jean Apollinaire Sully. I'm Andris Karl father, and this is all you need to know.
This is all they need to know.
There is nothing else.
That's it. That's it. Gene Sully in the house. Before we get started, we've got to thank our sponsor. This episode is so sponsored by Complete Wellness. Their team is all about supporting your journey to lifelong health with care, inspiration, and empowerment.
We are proud to have them in our corner.
Complete Wellness. Completely you.
So, what did you think about having gone viral with the first video? What is the first that?
The first thing I can say, I have to tell you, I never have the time to see that video. I know that we just did it, and I never have a time to visualize that the video.
Right.
And but there is a couple of days, and I received some after the many. I cannot say many people, but some friends and they come to me and talk about the video. So I didn't know about the video since the
Where
time
did they come to you?
we did it.
Where did they come to you? Those friends?
Friends from the church and friends from my place I'm working.
Yeah.
And I didn't know about how the video was going, and when I talk to people and say, "Hey, you are on Instagram," I say, "Me? No, I'm not on Instagram." So, no, I see you, man. So they start talking to me about the video, and they start talking to me about how their appreciation about the video and how they think about the video. And so this is the time I realized that, people like calling me and say, "Hey, I saw your video." So I realized that, it's a viral, you say?
Viral.
It's viral.
Yeah.
It's a viral. So I heard some people talking about that and have some comment and have some their own reaction. And this is the way I know about the video.
Did you feel that the reaction was more positive or negative? Before I share with you some of the reaction from online.
The only thing I can say, it's like the way they come to me. It's like the video is about me.
Like the video's about you.
It's not
even about me.
It's not even about you. You know, the way I take the situation, maybe the way I handle like a situation, and I remember one of my friends told me, I didn't know if you are so open. You know what I mean? I say, wow, I never thought that I'm a close person also, you know,
Right.
and like kind of um, subject like people that I know never see me talking about those situations. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe this is why they think I never have an idea about that.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So yes, I remember
Do
that
you
I
share with them in that moment your ideas or how
no
you feel? In that
no
moment when they bring it up,
no.
you
They
just
bring
let
up
them talk to
they taught
you
me about the appreciation.
and you say, oh, okay.
I say, oh, okay. So that's make me feel that their appreciation about
Mm-hmm.
the what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
the way I handle things. You know what I
The way
mean?
you handled it.
And this is what I understand in their appreciation because I I'm not a person that talking like freely
Right.
kind of situations.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
this is not uh, about hiding the situation, but it's just I'm not the kind of person talking about that because I know for now uh, the I don't want to say the world is living the situation. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? It's not like something I found that is normal,
Mm-hmm.
but it's happening.
It's happening. So you feel like there's nothing you can do, it's just happening around you.
Uh, there is nothing we can do with that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
If I'm considering like my religious thing,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, is nothing we can do about that.
Mm-hmm.
Only one person can do something about that. I know for me is God. You
It's
know what I
God.
mean?
It's God.
The only person because we don't know exactly what is going on if we are considering like the spiritual situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We
Mm-hmm.
cannot judge.
Mm.
I am in a moment right now. I can judge anybody.
You cannot judge. You
I
you
cannot judge
you
anybody.
arrived in a time in your life where you can judge pas.
No, the judgment is not for us.
It's not for
The
us.
judgment is only for God. This is what I know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And that's how
So,
you feel
and
now.
that's how I feel now. So I don't have any uh, um, problem with that because it's viral. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean?
Viral. Yeah.
It's viral. The situation is viral, and this is the way it is right now.
So some people feel that you are not a real Haitian because you were so open. Some people are like, "Oh, he's not really Haitian. He's diaspora. He's in the diaspora. He's not real because Haitian fathers or Haitian men don't do that. They don't sit down and talk about stuff like that." What do you have to say to them?
This is their way to interpret it because I don't know. I don't want to be mean.
You don't
Just
want to say
because
get.
no. I'm saying something else. It's
But you can say that if you wanted to.
I raised with this situation in Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
We call that taboo.
Taboo.
Taboo is like a lot of things. It's happening in the country
Yeah.
under the carpet. But
Yeah.
nobody talk about that. But
Yeah.
everybody knows.
Right.
So is the situation like is new in Haiti? No,
It's not new.
it's not
So
new.
have you seen queer people in Haiti before? Have you seen gay people as you were growing up? Did you see
I
them?
I I see gay people.
You've seen them
I see
before.
gay people. I don't want like to individualize, but
Yeah.
I see gay people. I
But you
know
don't
about
talk
them.
about we don't talk
we,
about
we
it.
don't talk about what everybody knows. This
Everybody
is
knows.
the problem that we have in Haiti. Like we know things, but we are trying to
Go
like
around the bush.
go around the bush and don't talk and say, hey, we don't have that. If I want to get into the situation, we know we heard about the people who was like molested. molested, is the word? We know about since young. At school, since young, we have the situation going on in Haiti.
Yeah.
But nobody have the courage to say, hey, we have that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not about like a Asian who often I'm not an Asian because of that. It's just because the Asian don't share or hide those things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And things are happening. So it's not only in this case, Haiti, we have problem in Haiti, but we always like want to accuse somebody else.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's somebody else's
It's
problem.
somebody else's problem, or it's somebody else's situation, or somebody else did that to us, or somebody else. We don't have that. But under the carpet, a lot of things are happening
Yeah.
under the carpet, but nobody knows. So you always will know when your eyes fall like on those situations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's often when I heard that, like, I'm not an Asian fathers, but let me tell something very important. So, like I said the first time, when I heard the situation about you, I was like any Asian fathers.
Any Haitian father.
You know what I mean? Any Asian fathers get mad, cry, everything. You know what I mean? In my power. Until, like I said, until now, I'm fighting to see if I can change the situation. But it's not about me anymore. You know what I mean? It's like a choice that you made, and this is your life.
Right.
I don't want to say that I got my life already and this is your time to get your life, but it's not about that. But what is important for me is like, this is your life and this is the way you see it, this is the way you want to handle it. And I get mad, I get frustrated, yes, in the first time, but you continue to have your life.
Does that make you, does it, in your opinion, because of how open you have been with me and understanding you're trying to be of this situation, not just for me, but for other people who don't walk the same traditional path that you did, does it make you more of a Haitian or less of a Haitian? What do you think?
I think that there is no more, no less Asian or not. You know what I mean? I'm a person.
You're a person.
So that it's not an Asian thing, like I said, and it's not an American thing. You know what I mean? It's like a personal thing. It's a person in front of a situation,
Yeah.
in front of a behavior. You know what I mean? This is the behavior. This is the why. This is the way the person see himself.
Yeah.
I always want to associate this kind of behavior with a mental behavior. I always, until now I'm talking to you, I always have that in my mind. I always think that is a mental behavior. Because when you are considered in general the way we are in the world,
Yeah.
so I always ask myself why that person found that he is different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And is acting differently. So for me, it still stay like something like mental. So something that I can see it that way, because for me, it's something like different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is why I always like consider like until now it's something different. It's a brain situation. You know what I mean? For me.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the way I see it. So as Asian, and I will say, like, I don't want to say like people have to change on their mind, to change on their way to see things, but
Why don't you want to say that? Why don't you
I don't
say
want to
that?
say that because no, I don't want to say that because everyone have their right to say whatever they want about the situation.
Okay.
But as Asian, the thing is, things is happening inside your house. You always show that you don't know, or you always want to make people understand is right. And you are living in a situation, you know what I mean? As a parent, you cannot live yourself. You cannot like have a life yourself because you are hiding something, you know what I mean, or cover something that is exists, and you want to make everybody know that it's not. But this is something that as Asian, I think for me, they have to change on this the way they are seeing things.
Yeah,
You know, they are acting because
the way they communicate, the
the
way
way they
they
communicate,
move
because it's
around,
real, it's there,
it's happening.
it's happening, it's not taboo anymore.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not taboo anymore because there is a lot of videos, Asian videos from Haiti. People like
Of queer, showing queerness,
expressing themselves,
showing queer expression.
queer expression. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So we cannot like
It's interesting that you
You
said
know?
that because there was a comment I think I read in particular about the Haitian community and Haitian men, and this comment, the person said that Haitian people are not like that. We are very private people. We do not like to talk about these things in private. And so they're saying that I should not have done that to you because you like to be private. You don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like that's true? That's a true observation of the Haitian community?
no, it's
Because it sounds like that's what you're saying. You're saying that we see it, but we don't talk about it. It's there, it's happening, but we don't want to look at it.
it's my in my opinion, Asian are really, like you say, private, and their privacy is
Is that
more.
a good thing or a bad thing?
No, their privacy for me is more how do you call that?
Tu peux dire ça en français aussi ou en créole?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the name on even in Karl. It's not suspicious. Something like
Skeptical? Suspicious?
suspicious.
It's skepticism.
Yeah, suspicious. They don't want to tell people what's going on. A simple example to make you understand what I want to say. If I'm gonna travel, for example, I'm gonna travel. I don't want to tell anybody
That you're going to travel.
because if I say something, somebody's gonna do something to me.
Oh.
If I know something,
Yeah.
somebody's gonna do something. This is why it's private.
It's a very pessimistic.
It's a pessimistic thing. So
Yeah.
when Asians don't want to tell you something is
It's
happening,
because they think something bad is going
because
to happen.
something bad is gonna happen.
Wow.
It's like if I'm gonna do in an interview to do a job, I cannot tell, I'm going to edit TV tomorrow.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Why do I have to say that?
Yeah.
Because somebody can make you fail in this. This is the kind of mentality that we have, and it's time to stop thinking about it. It's that way, and I can say this is why we are in the situation today.
That we are in, like,
You know what I mean?
being
Haiti
in
is
this
the
situation.
situation today because I always want to use something that I read in the book when they are talking about like Asian have a disease. They call a symptom of Calimero.
Oh.
The symptom of Calimero, it's like it's a disease that explains you that you are always complaining, all day, all night. You are complaining. Somebody did something to you. If you are like that, it's because somebody did something to you. You're always complaining. You know what I mean? So it's like we never have.
It's called the symptom of Calimero.
Symptom of Calimero.
Symptom of Calimero.
So
Okay.
this is something that when I read that, I said, wow, it's true because we always have something that somebody did to us. Haiti is in a situation right now. If somebody did Haiti
It
like
must be
that,
karma.
It must be karma. It must be.
We're paying for
You know,
our mistakes.
we pay for a mistake.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
That mistake is always there.
Yeah.
200 years. We still are complaining about this mistake. And we know the mistake, and unfortunately, we cannot change it.
No.
You know what I mean? If you know something.
But we can change it, but
No.
we're not gonna.
Exactly.
We're not changing it.
Because you feel more comfortable staying like a
Blaming
complaining.
somebody else for your problems. Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes I feel, oh, maybe this is the way we make money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Complaining. And so if you are complaining, you have somebody to kind of help you.
Yeah.
So I think like we have to stop like this mentality because the majority of our problem in Haiti, I think, is our mentality.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to change that. We have to change like the way things are happening right now because we are now in the time that the things not going the same way.
Yeah.
And we have to change that to be adaptive, adaptive.
We have to adapt.
We have to adapt.
We have to adapt
you know
to the
what I mean?
situation.
Doesn't mean that we have to accept everything.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think we have to.
But it's looking around us and seeing, okay, with my beliefs, even though I believe this, what is the way that I can move forward?
That is the way I
How
can
can
move
I move
forward because we
with
cannot
what
stay
I know and what is going on around me.
around me because we cannot stay like a complaining or fighting for something that's happening and you cannot change it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you are to change it, you have to change it in a way that you can continue to live.
Right. Yeah.
You know? But it's like let's say for example, I was like continue to fight with you, for example. So what about my life?
Yeah. You have to live your life.
I have to continue to live my life
You can't
because
spend all of your life fighting me about my life.
you know, this is my lifestyle. My lifestyle, I have it already. I believe in that. This is the way it is for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I feel sorry for other people continue to fight, like complaining, and they messed up their life just because of that.
Because they're so focused on somebody else's life.
So forget somebody else's life because if you die now, that person continue to live his life.
Talk truth. Parlez chaud avec yo. Parlez chaud, papi.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
this is
good.
the way I see things.
Okay, well, some good things, some positive things came out of the video as well. Some positive things came out of the video, and people felt really happy to see a Haitian father sit down with his son to talk about this, and they're like, yes, the Haitian people are starting to move forward. By seeing you, they felt hopeful for the community and for Haiti, and they saw progress, and they saw people moving forward. What is your opinion on that, on the people that are, you talked about it earlier, you said, wow, people said, I appreciate you. Do you feel like you are helping Haiti move forward by changing starting with yourself, starting to change your mentality, the way you think about certain things?
Well, I think I can consider that is something very helpful. I remember I was listening to a video recently, Haiti, like people suffering, people in Haiti who is like gay, you know what I mean? They are suffering.
Is this recent?
Just recently.
Okay.
Is suffering and people like go after them and beat them or want to kill them, you know what I mean? And because they say, I don't want to see that in the country. We don't. And I say, okay, but the thing is, it's not today. I was young, I was kids when I knew about that.
How old were you when you first were
I was kid.
exposed
I was
to-
kid, like 14, 16, because like I just said in the beginning, I don't want to name people.
Yeah, we don't want to
But
out
there is
people.
famous people,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? In Haiti, for freely, openly.
Yeah.
They
Who are
are
themselves.
and everybody knows about them. You know what I mean? And it's just because like nobody talk about that just because underground, just
under the
because
rug.
it was like they call that a taboo.
Yeah.
So when it's taboo, okay, it's allowed to do whatever you want under the carpet, but don't come with that
That over here.
over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we still stay like that, and they're still growing the situation. So I don't know. Like I just said about like the spiritual side. So we don't have the right to judge, and and we don't have the right to judge, and all of us have the right to live.
We don't have the right to judge, yeah.
You know,
we gotta live our life.
You have to live your life. This is your life. Okay, I respect that. This is your life. But like I remember I said something in the first video we are talking about like this is Karl&Erry, Sooooooo.
Yeah.
Karl&Erry will still stay Karl&Erry for me, my son.
My whole government name.
You know what I mean? So we cannot change that.
No, we can't.
Maybe in
You will
his
always
mind,
be my father, and I will always be your son.
I don't care about what's going in his mind or other people's mind like that. You know what I mean? But it still will be your son. It still will be your kids. It still will be your daughter. And get mad until you pass and let the person like continue to live. I don't think it is a good idea.
I like that you said that too, that when we're talking about our relationship with one another, so I am your son, you are my father, and what that means to you, because there is a particular part in the video where we're going in for a hug, and then I say I love you, daddy, and you say I love you, my friend. You say I love you, my friend, my friend. You say I love you, my friend. And I think a lot of people who wanted to think negatively about the video focused so much on that one part. And they said, oh, you call him daddy, but he calls you friend. He doesn't call you son. So can you clarify for us, in that moment, was it what made you want to call me friend in that moment? Is it something you usually say? Because I think I've heard you say, I love you, my friend, my friend.
Okay, yeah.
So,
it's funny
do
because
you think of me as your friend or as your son? What is it?
there is nothing to see with that. You know what I mean? Nothing. Because the only thing I can say is like when you have a kids of like 1 year old, 2, 3, and the kids become like 20, 30. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as a family, we can be everything as a family. As a family, you have, as a family, like people say that like when you have a wife or kids, that wife can be your friend, that wife can be your spouse in the house. So in the house, you have a friend, you have a spouse. You know what I mean? You can have an enemy also.
Yeah,
you
can
know,
have an enemy.
you can have it. But when you have a good relationship with your family, you know what I mean? When that, for example, now we can talk, we can sit and talk.
Yeah. We can
As
have
what?
an adult conversation.
As a conversation as what? As a son? As a friend?
Turkey is good, smell good.
Huh?
A turkey.
A turkey?
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I don't know, man. I'm hungry right now.
All right. So, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
It is Thanksgiving, and we are home with my dad. Dad, introduce yourself again.
Oh, this is the same person.
It's the same person.
The same person. So no change. I'm Andy's dad, and you know, my name is Jean. So, and I'm very happy to receive them, Jean, Karl and Erry, for the Thanksgiving, because I always think that Thanksgiving is a family time again.
Yeah.
And as a family, good food. So but by talking now, I have my turkey on the stove.
Yeah, we got good
waiting
food.
for us. but it's very important to say that this is a real moment. So I went outside today and see. I don't know if I can say for the first time. I saw that everything is closed today for Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
and that impressed me because that makes me see or feel how America they respect this day. Like I think spiritually,
Yeah.
very spiritually. So people, even you go outside, you don't see them outside. Or if you see them outside, they are doing something to go back in their house to live with their family, have something in the family, a party, a dinner, you know what
They're
I mean?
spending time
They're
together.
spending time together. So
And
it
you
it
love
was
spending time
very
together.
important to me. Yeah, it was very important to me to have you and Eri like and that to share like on this day as a family and yeah, this is a real pleasure to celebrate this day, Thanksgiving, and if you are considering the word Thanksgiving, like to give thanks unto God, because God gave us this opportunity to live as a family. God gave us the opportunity to be
Amen.
together and continue to live in happiness, because we are here to have happiness in our life,
Right.
and everyone like seek the way they can have happiness in their life, and this is my way I have happiness with my family, and maybe this is their way they have a happiness, and lives continue.
Life keeps on going.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted to sit down because I think this is a continuation of our conversation. And, like not a lot of Haitian parents, like, yourself, is able to be open to me, but even more open towards Ari and to be open towards the both of us. So I wanted to acknowledge this moment, acknowledge that you are really trying to be understanding and welcoming, and it means a lot to me. And I don't want you to think that I don't appreciate it, and I don't, you know, I don't think about how hard it must be for you, but you're still doing it. And yeah, and I wanted to just ask you how you feel about us being here, about us being in the home, being here in Florida with you, having Ari here. Is it difficult? Is it hard?
No, it's not difficult because it's not the first time we come here.
It's not the first time Ari has been here.
It's not
That's
the
true.
first time he has been
But
here.
Ari's here. Ari's here eating with us.
No,
For
it's not
dinner.
the first.
Ari's cooking. What are you making?
Oh, I'm making mac and cheese, rice and peas, and
Ari's
cornbread.
making that good old mac and cheese, rice and peas. What are you making, Daddy?
Turkey.
He's making a
The
turkey. So
delicious turkey.
you two are combining efforts, combining your powers today to make us a wonderful
Yep.
Thanksgiving meal,
Yeah.
right?
But what is very important to me
Hmm.
is like have my family around me,
Yeah.
Is
and
Ari somebody that you consider
and
family now, or
it's part of our family.
is part of your family?
And like unfortunately, I cannot have a Kiki and Mimi here, and I
Yeah.
always complaining that about that, about complaining they don't
Yeah.
come to see me.
I'll be cussing them out
And
too.
I'm a little bit. I sometimes I say, oh, maybe if your mom was here, you will be the first one to come down, because you know what I mean. Because sometimes I realize that father cannot like receive that kind of like relationship,
Yeah.
because I'm by myself. Enfin, when I say I'm by myself, like I get married again. I have my wife.
Yeah.
But them, it's very important to me to see them come back to me together and as a family continue to have that relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And live life in the family. So it's
Yeah.
very important for me, even that like I am the father, but when like you or Kiki, Mimi, Cleo, for example, when they come to my house, I like to, receive them. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like to see them around me. You know what
Because
I mean?
it's better to just be here and come see you than not see you at all, right?
Yeah, for
But
me, it's better to come to see me because we have something that I always like talk about tradition. I like to talk that.
Yes.
I like to talk about tradition because we are losing our tradition.
Yeah.
yeah.
We are losing our tradition as Asian people who talk about like uh, things. You know what I mean? We are losing our tradition
Yeah.
because we don't do things the way we were doing in the past. You know what
Well,
I
we're gonna
mean?
try to keep
For
it
example,
alive.
Thanksgiving, I know if my mom was here, everybody will come
Would
to
be
my
here.
house, my mom house
I remember
to
we all
have. So you
go to
don't
family. Yeah.
need invitation.
Yeah.
You don't need it if something is gonna happen. January 1st, something gonna happen. So we are losing the stuff. You know what I mean? I don't want to say Asian is losing their essential,
Their essence.
their essence. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I don't want to go there. But we are losing those stuff because we have to keep going and live our life the way we were living it in Haiti or even here because we are living as American here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you try hard to make that happen.
Yeah,
But the last time unfortunately, the last time we were together was when we were in Salt Lake City when we went for Christmas.
Yeah.
But then that was it.
Yeah. And I liked what he said about traditions, family. That's something that we're trying to do even with us ourselves, our own little family, Ari and I too. Which is why we wanted to take this time to share something with you.
yes, I really appreciate the moment. So it's like this moment come exactly the day,
It comes at the right
the
time.
right time. It's Thanksgiving,
It's
and
Thanksgiving.
I will give thanks to God to the opportunity that I have to continue to share my life with you guys, even
Ah,
like everyone have their own life. But it's really I'm very grateful, I'm very thankful to see we still have the relationship
yes. That's
and
not gonna go
it's
anywhere.
not a fight. It's not without regret. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
something that I feel um, still will be part in my life. We stuck together. So
We're
and
stuck together. We're stuck together. You hear that? We're stuck together. Oh, give me a high five.
huh?
High five for him
Oh
too. But
yeah. So
we wanted to say something that we probably never said out loud before to you. Um, and I maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but I wanted
Oh,
to
you
get
wanna
your
guess? You wanna take a
reaction.
guess first?
What is the
What
thing
do you
that you
think?
want? What is the thing you think we want to tell you right now? What do you think we want to tell you?
I don't think anything.
You don't think anything?
No,
You're not even gonna guess?
no.
So I don't know if you know or you don't know, but Ari and I are married.
Hmm.
And we got married in 2020. In 2020, we eloped, and Ari and me, we got married in the year of 2020. So we've been.
Do you think I didn't know?
Did you know?
No, I'm just asking. Did you think I didn't know?
Well, you've never acknowledged
That doesn't sound like that
that
does,
we were married. So I wanted to make sure that I checked in with you about, how do you feel about that? Did you know? Now that you say you know, did you know?
No, it's something like an obvious. So
Something that's
no,
obvious?
listen, no, no. How can I bring that? I don't know how to express that. If I knew that, you know what I mean.
You knew that we were
It's
married.
not that something that gonna affect me in because this is your life again. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I cannot go against your life. I know what you are doing. I know what things are happening, but it's up to you guys. It's not me. Like I always say, it's not my lifestyle. I want you to understand that. I want you to understand that it's not my lifestyle. So I didn't raise like that. You know what I mean? But I'm living in the world right now. Things are happening.
Right.
So I keep continue to have my relationship with you as my son. You know what I mean? And anytime I see you, I see my son. Anytime I'm talking to you, I'm talking to my son. You know what I mean? And you can see that. You can see that I'm not too much involved in your life, guys. Because this is your life. This is your way you are, you beat your life. I'm not like the one, get involved in that.
Yeah.
I'm not sharing like, oh no, this is your life, this is my position, and this is your position. And we keep continue living. We keep continue have a relationship beyond of that.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is my boundary. This is your boundary. It's not that I don't want to know what's going on with you. It's not that.
Right.
But this is your life.
It's just that you want us to just do
This is your life.
live our lives as we
This
want.
is your life. This is your choice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I said that last time in the last video. You are happy. It's fine
Do you think?
because this is what we want.
Yeah.
This is happiness. This is the way you feel that you are happy. You are happy. I'm happy to see you guys to have your life, and that's it.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So get married. Absolutely. I know what when that's happened because you asked me question. I don't want to get in because you know all my answers, and I can you know all my answers, the way you approach me, the way you tell me things. So I didn't like tell you, oh no, I stay on my position. You want to do this? Hey, you keep doing your thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I keep continue to live with you as a friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As my son, you know what I mean? And as a friend for Erry, you know what I mean? And we continue to live.
Yeah.
And this is the way I see things. It's not like, 100% like say, oh, okay, I'm this way now. No,
Yeah.
I'm still have my boundary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I respect. At the same time, we were talking about the respect. I respect your life. You know what I mean? And we continue to have our relationship and continue to live.
Good. That's good.
Yeah. That's all I can ask for.
That's all we can ask for. Well, now I think it's a good note to go and eat.
Yeah.
Eat
Yes.
some good food.
Yes.
Because I'm very hungry and
You're very hungry.
I'm very like I want to eat my food and with my turkey today.
Eat your turkey. Okay, let's go
Let's
eat
go eat
some
some
food.
food.
Well, that
All
was
right.
great. Good?
That's good.
All right. Come on. Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome.
Real quick.
All right, baby.
I love you.
I love you. You're home.
I'm home.
Come on.